Oh my goodness. First of all, you are all a sight for sore eyes. I haven't been here in 3 weeks. This is so exciting. But look, zero of the normal other people are here. And instead, we have Michelle Chan Bennett, which is amazing. Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me. I guess
Oh
they
my
all heard
God.
they all heard you were coming back.
Yeah. And they were like, you know what? I'm not interested. Sarah was like, I've got
I'm
to yeah. Eric was like, I've got to go to LA. Justin was like, I've got to go book some directing work. And it's all a lie. They just don't want to hang out with me. And I'm like, you know what? I understand I am fully toxic.
fabulous lies.
Fabulous lies. I mean, elaborate. Like I saw a picture of Eric Feurer on an airplane to Los Angeles, all
So
of which must have been green screened.
he's committing, and you
He's
got to give
committing.
that.
You got to commit to the bit. Um, for those of you who don't know what the hell this is, you're probably watching on Facebook and you're about to comment, "What is this?" angrily.
Boom.
Um, this is Characters Welcome. It is the best damn character show in the whole world. Usually four people host it, and now just whoever's around. I don't know. If Michelle couldn't do it, I would have just brought like my produce guy. He's
That's
actually
usually
got a
how
great
things go.
character set. He's got a great character set.
Yeah.
So Michelle and I last night were both at a showcase for a little program called Saturday Night Live. We were spectators. Calm down, everyone. We were spectators. We were not performers. And we got to watch some truly medium comedy.
I'm so scared to make any sort of comment because I feel like I would.
No one is watching. Don't worry. It's just, this is a small little thing. So
There were
if
some people that had my sides were splitting. Truly, there were some people where I was losing my mind, and
there
then
were two bangers,
yeah,
there were two full on bangers. And then there were so many misses. It was truly insane. The number of people I know with killer diller character sets who were not on that showcase,
yeah.
witnessing the boogers who were was just fully fucking insane. Also, it
Yeah.
started 25 minutes late. So the one person I came there to see, I did not see because I had another thing I had to go do. Hope
Yeah.
she did great.
I saw you walk out and
I was so offended by the last character.
I was like, I have a feeling this is theater related, but he could be walking out of anger
Oh, that would have been
and
incredible.
disgust. And he was like, I have to teach as a sort of lie.
No,
you committed to the bit.
luckily I'm so filled to the brim with a newfound mature indifference that no, I was not outraged. I was not disgusted. Frequently a little bit bored. But what a time. What a time. Can't wait to find out who these not ready for primetime players are going to be this fall. Woo.
I sit here with bated breath. I'm ready.
I don't know what my breath is doing, but I'm ready.
I hope the bangers are on.
Oh my God. I truly hope the bangers are on. And I think that they have a negative 600% chance of getting it. They do.
Because they're so banging?
Yeah, they were like good and interesting.
And that's all working against them.
Yeah, all working against them. So, folks, a lot of people are watching this show now. Apparently, everyone knew I was going to spill the SNL showcase tea. So what do you say, Michelle? We just like show people what the hell this show is and what we do.
Absolutely. We should. I'm 100% on board. Let's show them some real characters, right?
Show these fucks how it's done.
Our first character is sure to be a banger. Fingers crossed. But at the very least, they'll be committed to the bit.
That's true.
Please welcome to your screens your friend who moved to LA.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich.
Oh my God. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you literally so much for visiting me, your friend who moved to LA. Sorry it's so hot out. I mean, look at me. I'm only wearing leggings, pants, 4 shirts, a sweater, 9 scarves, a kimono, and this hat. So this is the place. Ugh, can you believe how much space? Plus, there's no bulky bookshelf taking up room now that I no longer read. The best part? This is just the foyer. Come with me. Help yourself to a mint or an activated cashew. So here's the living room. Note the marble everything. That's the meditation corner, the yoga nook, the healing fountain, and a coffee table I do a bunch of blow off of. So, what rental car did they put you in? A Prius? Good luck with that, gas guzzler. I drive a Kia Speculum. It runs on a combination of corn oil and professional jealousy. So move here. I love it. You'll love it. Move here. I want you here. I need you here. Move here. Oh, I was just retweeted by Jill Zarin. Okay, this way to the master bathroom. Could you just pee? Yes, you could. It's a bathroom. It's one giant shower. Just pick your poison at the faucet console. Hot, cold, warm, room temp, spray, spritz, mist, fog, free trade, decoupage, Armenian, belligerent. I don't know what those last 4 do, and I'm afraid to find out. And because of the drought, I've replaced all of the water in the pipes with Fresca. But my favorite feature is the extra large drain because it can accommodate an extra bloody suicide. Seriously, I'm gonna need you to move here. I haven't seen another person in 6 days. Please. Move here. Help. I love a Fresca on mist. Okay, so let's make our way to the cold pressed juice room. Oh wait, you East Coasters are still calling them kitchens? That's cute. Turnip smoothie, kale and parsley colonic in a bottle, sag residual check, extra slim fit suit yourself. Well, Marky Post, I haven't even shown you my favorite room in the house. It's a dark cove where footage of the Hindenburg plays over a scrim while I explore the space through movement and morosely ponder my life decisions. I sold my soul for a backyard. I sold my soul for a backyard. I sold my soul for a backyard. Oh my God, do you want an avocado? There's literally avocados everywhere.
Oh my, that was provocative. That was polemical.
She provokes. She is known to provoke.
Felt almost
true.
targeted.
What's that?
Felt almost targeted.
Yeah, almost at like a strange, specific demographic of people.
Huh.
The tea on this.
Eye contact. I have not experienced that level of eye contact.
It was a lot. You're right. It was a lot. Too much, I would say.
I wouldn't say too much. I would say very tasteful.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming, baby.
Oh, keep it coming. Oh, Jill Zarin is a Real Housewife of New York, is she not?
She is a very old school, long departed. She's alive, but she hasn't been on the show for a century.
Yeah. So so to make that choice to be retweeted by sort of a former New York icon, what a choice.
What a choice. And also it may hint at the This piece is not brand new.
Okay, a little peek behind the curtain on
Little peek behind the curtain. This is coincidental. I know we were just talking about the SNL showcase, but the last time I performed the character you just saw was at my second SNL showcase in 2016.
And did you kill or did you bomb?
Michelle, when I tell you I blew the roof off the joint, I'm truly not kidding. I did it 2 years before and I did fine. And like at the time, I probably would have said, like, oh, I did really well. I did fine.
Yeah.
But in 2016, I'm sorry. I fucking smoked.
Oh my
So,
God. Just another reason that 2016 is a Hallmark year.
Hallmark year. What a Hallmark year. Truly. And it was like, yeah, what a nightmare. It was like, oh, I didn't get this job. Oh, and then Democracy Falls. Yeah, it was really rough.
I sort of graduated college.
Oh, fun.
So the world really wasn't ready for what was to come.
The world was not ready.
How did you know that you had done so much better? Like, was it just the number of laughs, or was it how it felt? Like,
it was how it felt. It was like, I had gotten 2 years better at it, and like, yeah, just the crowd was just nuts for it.
And Jill was there. Jill Zarin was there.
Jill Zarin, Alex McCord, even Cindy Barshop, all of the fired New York housewives were all there.
Wait, who was
and they were all openly masturbating to my set, which I was like, cool it down, ladies.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that energy is sort of what physically blew the roof off the joint.
Exactly. Yeah. It was actually, it was the mythical female cum shot that actually, the ceiling at the pit was a glass one that night.
And that's the secret to breaking the glass ceiling, is I need to do it with my female ejaculate. I didn't know that was the secret.
Michelle, I did not know you and I were going to talk about this. I feel very crazy.
We're committing to the bit.
But this is how we're doing it.
We'll cool it down.
Folks, if you liked that character, if you're enjoying what we're doing, guess what? There's a way you can support us, and that's by shooting us a little Venmo. You got to go to @SquirrelNYC on Venmo. Don't worry, those squirrels will not follow you home. The suggested donation is $5, but guess what? You can give more. I mean, you could give less too, I guess, but like, don't. And make sure it's a business Venmo. So if you don't see it, it's because you got to click the business tab, not the people tab. Okay? And thanks.
Appreciate that. And if you want more female ejaculate talk, feel free to put that in the Venmo description.
Yes. Famously, I will do requests. If you donate a certain amount of money, which is a funny number, you know which funny numbers I mean, you can give me a request for the name of a character, and I will write that character and perform it on the show.
$1 million is a really funny number.
Oh my God. I think $1 million is hysterical. But I think right now my favorite is $80,085, which of course is boobs.
That's perfect. And we'll pay for at least one squirrel class, I think.
Right? One or two. Saturday Millionaire Live. Jorge, you are just giving us the business.
Absolutely.
Michelle, what do you say? Why don't we introduce our second character into the rectangles?
As long as it's provocative, let's do it.
Get ready to be absolutely provoked. Please welcome into your eyes and ears, everyone, Jenna asking for a promotion.
Hello, Mr. Brian, sir. It is me, Jenna Page Creef, and today I'm asking you for a promotion to manager of Corn Dog Emporium. Everyone would think that I'm so cool if I was in charge of the corn dogs. Maybe even someone like Andrew Taylor from history class would think that I am cool. No, I am not just asking for a promotion to impress Andrew Taylor. No offense, sir, but do not be ridiculous. I am a professional. I've been associate dipper for 2 months, and I deserve a promotion because I'm a genius. I know everything about corn dogs, including where the meat goes and also about the sticks. I have seen cooked ketchup before in my life, and I know that oil does get hot. But you know what else is hot? Andrew Taylor. I think we can all agree on that, right, Mr. Bryan? No, okay, please hear me out. I am not just asking for this promotion to impress Andrew Taylor, the president of History Club. I don't know if you understand anything about romance. I doubt it. But this isn't about love. Sir, listen. Sometimes people eat corn dogs at the fair. Sometimes they eat them near the piercing pagoda. But other times, people like, I don't know, the coolest boy in school, Andrew Taylor, will eat them near me at Corn Dog Emporium, where I could be promoted to a huge badass. Mr. Bryan, okay. I know the qualities you look for in the manager: responsibility, punctuality, and loving that hot meat on a stick. Let me tell you this. I am definitely responsible and on time. But hear me out. Have you ever seen Andrew Taylor? Talk about hot meat on a stick. Am I right, Mr. Bryan? No, sir. Okay, sir, please. I know it's hard to imagine me, Jenna Page Creeth, as a manager at Corn Dog Emporium. The same girl who stole a pair of sunglasses from the sunglass hut for my dog, Randy. It was bright out. The same girl who made a slip and slide with the glaze from Cinnabon. What else is it for? The same girl who pretended to be a ghost in the dryer at Sears for 6 months. They still think it was that guy Chris who worked at PacSun and just went missing. But trust me, I am ready to be a new manager of Corn Dog Emporium because not only am I a genius, but I am smart. Mr. Bryan, I understand sometimes a raise comes with responsibility, but sir, I am not just chasing the bag. However, it would be a lot easier to take someone on a date if I had more money. Someone like, I don't know, Andrew Taylor, who we all know absolutely loves the chicken tenders from TGI Fridays. How do we know that, Mr. Bryan? Are you challenging me? It's like you always say, being prepared makes someone a great manager. And I'm just saying, I may or may not hide in a booth at Fridays when his soccer team goes there after a game to find out what he orders. That's what any manager of Corn Dog Emporium would do.
Woo! Elena Latona, everybody. Not only is she a genius, but she is smart.
Yes, Jenna, she is.
For a long time, people thought those were mutually exclusive.
No, news to all of us. They're not.
Yeah, smart and genius. They're not just complete opposites. Elena, you are maybe the reigning queen of character naming, because Jenna Page Creeth, I think, should enter the American lexicon in some way.
I really hope so. I love to say it. So, Creeth, the strong one.
Creeth. I mean, is that a last name? Someone in the chat, can someone Google the name Creeth as a last name and see if it exists?
Basically, it's the word crease, but
Oh, wow. I love this peek at your process.
that's it.
I was really inspired by the word crease.
And then
By the
next
word
thing you know,
crease.
this.
I feel like Jenna was in my gym class, and I feel like she wore pajama pants
Yes.
and walked the mile.
They were baby blue with ducks on them, 100%. That's what they were. Oh my god.
I love the idea of seeking a promotion for your crush. What's the craziest thing you've ever done for love?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Probably bought a plane ticket like the night before New Year's Eve, like $500 to go see someone on New Year's Eve. That's
I
probably
get that smooch.
I mean, Yeah, I have to. Yeah, $500 better be good.
Did you feel it was worth?
At the time, yes. Hindsight 2020. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But that would be, but at least I feel like hindsight, everything's always a regret. But at least in New Year's Eve, you were like, I made the right decision.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was a great New Year's Eve for sure.
One for the record, folks.
I spent a New Year's Eve in a foreign country with a person I decided halfway into it that I did not want to be on the date with. That was rough to navigate, have to say.
What country were you in?
Yeah.
I was in Canada. I was in the city of Toronto, which was, a good 90-minute drive from where I lived, which was Buffalo. And I basically was held captive in his St. Catherine's home while he smoked weed and fell asleep. And I just sort of had to wait until he woke up to drive me home. And then he demanded every cent I had in my pocket for gas money. No.
You robbed me?
No, he was just like,
no.
I took you all the way to Toronto for this nice thing, and you don't want to sleep with me, and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, so you suck, and give me your money. Not the most unreasonable anger, but, the heart wants what it wants, and I decided I didn't want.
Fair enough.
Isn't that beautiful?
I also traveled to a foreign country.
Just in life, or for a date?
For love.
Oh boy.
And it didn't work out. But I'm just a stupid American girl that it fell for a few accents. It happens to us all. It happened to me.
It happens to the best of us.
Jenna Page Creed.
Jenna, yeah. Yeah.
So apparently there is a Richard Creeth. We found out.
Okay. Well,
a Pinterest page for a woman named Leslie Creeth, Jenna's mom. So that's good.
Yeah. What kind of stuff? What kind of goods we got?
Yeah, let's spill more.
Gotta find out what Leslie Creeth is up to. Elena, thank you so much for doing Characters Welcome. That was so fun. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Stunning.
What a delight.
So good. I love that I knew that girl. Isn't that the best when you know the characters?
You know the girl. You either went to high school with that girl or you waited tables with that girl for 6 months. Yeah.
Hey, you cooked corn dogs alongside that girl.
Oh yeah. I was such a corn dog cooker in my day. Now we have what might be a Characters Welcome first, which is a full ass no-show. So that is cool, very exciting. So I guess my question is the next person ready to go? I think so, right?
Or do we need to vamp?
No, we don't need to vamp. The next person is ready to go. Maybe at some point this no-show will in fact show. But at this point, I feel like might as well make Characters Welcome goddamn history.
A lot of firsts tonight, so keep them coming.
A lot of firsts. Michelle is co-hosting. That's a first. Me recycling a literal 5-year-old character. That's a first, actually, turns out. And this no-show. This might be a first. So let's welcome our next character. I'm very excited to meet them because I feel like I know them a little bit. I at least see them twice a year. So please welcome the girl in the teeth whitening poster at your dentist's office.
Over here. Yes, over here. It's me, the girl in the teeth whitening poster that's hanging up in your dentist's office. Wow, it's been a while. Haven't seen you in what, a year, 2? My life has been so great, actually. Colgate just put up one of my posters in a new Miami dentist office location, so my husband and I spent a few weeks down in South Beach with some of my teeth bitches, and let me tell you, the laughing gas they have down there is strong, honey. I woke up one morning with fluoride in every crevice of my body. Talk about minty fresh. My teeth weren't the only thing grinding that night. Yeah, so I guess you can say I own real estate now. Weird. Oh, here comes the dentist again. You should have seen your face just now. He was like, and you were like, oh, that is not cute. Do not put that on your dating profile picture. Oh, how do I know you're still single? Oh, honey, from that empty ring finger on your left hand and your charts. Not to brag or anything, but I am juggling a few men at the moment. Oh, my husband and I are open. You gotta be in this industry. You see that hottie over there in the gum disease poster? Oh, don't judge. It affects over 3 million Americans a year. And judging by your plaque-infested overbite, I don't really think you're in much of a position to say anything. Oh, and that man over there, you see him in the dentures ad? Standing with his wife like they're still happily in love and like he's not paying me $1,000 a week for teeth picks. Yeah, I'm basically fucking almost every poster in here. Oh, how'd your Etsy store work out, by the way? I'm sorry. To cover this cleaning. Excuse me? Nobody tells me, the girl on the teeth whitening poster hanging up at your dentist's office, to shut the fuck up. Look here, you gap tooth bitch. I'm the face of someone with perfect oral health and a perfect life. So while you sit there getting lowered slowly back into that beige chair and have an overhead projector light from the 1990s shown directly into your eyes and are forced to try and make small talk while a middle-aged hygienist is shoving metal tools in your mouth, I'm over here living my best life. Oh, you're leaving now? Fine, go. But you can't escape me. Bitch, I'm everywhere. Magazines, TV commercials, even in the imagination of your Tinder match while they're fucking you. There I am, watching, judging, smiling.
Woo!
Woo! Oh my
Jelly
god.
Dudley, everybody.
You just got domed.
Well, that was enough to get me to stop going to the dentist altogether.
No, please actually go, because this was inspired by a poster I saw at my last dentist appointment, and I felt very judged. Yeah, that's it. That's the poster.
Oh
They put it on the ceiling?
Yes.
Wait, can I see her again?
Yeah, look at her. Shout
Oh
out.
my god.
She's laughing at us.
Right? She's laughing at the pain that I was in. So I think that she deserved this character, honestly.
She did. Oh my goodness.
She sort of looked like Maya Erskine and Linda Cardellini had a baby. A beautiful toothed baby.
One that can act comedically.
Oh, who can definitely act. Who can let you have it acting-wise. Jolie, where are you coming to us from other than a poster?
I live in Brooklyn, New York.
Woo!
Sweet. What neighbor?
I'm in.
We missed it.
Yeah, froze.
Oh, That was a cliffhanger.
No.
I live in Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. Okay. I was like, are we ever gonna get it? Who knows?
Nope.
Cool. What are you up to these days? What's your like COVID threat level?
I am fully vaccinated. Shout out
Dope.
science.
Yeah.
Yeah, just staying indoors, writing a lot. I work from home, which is nice. And again, this character was inspired by all of my trips to the dentist because I had to go to the dentist a lot this past year and a half because I didn't go for a while because I was too scared.
Wow.
Of
Well,
that lady.
your teeth are getting great reviews in the comments, just so you know, Jolie.
Okay, thank you.
It's
Shout
funny
out.
because you said you were inspired by Maya and Linda's daughter in the poster,
Mhm.
but I thought that you chose to do this because you have such a stunning smile.
I also thought this. I thought that was the inspiration.
Wow, this is
Was
too
just
much.
these teeth of mine are dope. I guess
Yeah.
I should do a tooth
How do I
character.
milk this? Yeah.
No, my dentist did say, not to brag, that I do have a lot of bone loss for somebody so young.
Ooh, okay. Turning my key.
Brag.
Bone loss? Like,
Like from my gums, I guess, and my teeth.
oh, well, from flossing? Because nobody's flossing, so don't feel bad about that.
No, I think that was the problem. So #floss, everybody. This is a public service announcement.
I feel like everyone's like, oh yeah, flossing is that thing that I should do, but I never do. And then you go to the dentist and they're like, they grab you by the collar and are like, listen to me. You gotta floss.
Or all the posters are looking and they're judging. Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You do it 2 days, the 2 days before the appointment. They don't know. They don't notice.
As your gums as gush blood.
Yeah.
They'll never know. I go to the trendy dentist Tend, and they're very nice. And there's a TV on the ceiling and not a judgmental woman.
That sounds a lot better.
That does sound good.
Yeah, it's a very Instagram. I'll say I saw it on Instagram, and I was like, well, I need a dentist, and they take my insurance, so now I'll go. So, bit of a plug. We're sponsored.
We need another icon on this screen for sure.
Colgate.
Definitely another logo of some sort. It's not busy enough. Jolie, do you have anything to plug?
You can follow my Instagram at Jolie E. Dudley. If you are a comic in the New York area who is fully vaccinated and loves dogs, I am producing a monthly comedy variety show that will be hosted at Boris and Horton. So I'll put information on that on my Instagram. And you can
What is Boris and Horton? A dog place?
It's a New York's first dog cafe. So dogs will be there, comics will be there.
A comedy show at a dog cafe. I'm obsessed with this idea.
Yeah, of course. Perfect.
That sounds great. Those are two of my favorite things, dogs and comedy.
Yeah, why not put them together?
And coffee, Jesus.
And beer and wine.
Oh my God, shit, okay.
Everything.
Jolie, thank you so much for doing the show. Great job, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Bye. Wow. So I realize I've neglected a couple of hosting things, which are that we have a live Characters Welcome show coming up on Sunday, September 12th at 10 p.m. at Caveat. The doors open at 9:30. Come have a couple of drinks. There will be no dogs, unfortunately, but you can still drink and with humans and have fun. We have great guests. We have Kylie Brakeman. We've got Woody Fu. We've got Graham Techler.
Well,
and last but not least, we've got a little Michelle Bennett up in the house. So it's going to be big. It's going to be major. So you should check it out. Jorge, I probably should have pulled this link up already, and I very much haven't. But I'm going to.
Ooh.
Is it up? Is it happening? Oh no, not yet. Looking for it and couldn't find it. Great news. That's
That's
if our show is hard to find, that's really that's where the juice is. So I got it. I'm about to share it, and then Jorge, you're gonna
that's
let
so exciting.
everybody
I mean,
know.
obviously I knew I was on it, but I didn't know the other. That's a murderer's row.
Can you believe?
That's heavy hitters. Not that's not even me talking about myself. That's 3 heavy hitters.
Yeah, I mean it's and then 3 fully heavy hitters. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. And the other thing I forgot to mention is that we are finally entering the 21st century, and there is a characters welcome TikTok page. That's right. You can subscribe at characters_welcome on TikTok. There's a few vids up, and frankly, we have a lot of followers and views already, and it's kind of crazy.
Who's running that?
So get into it. Kathleen Cameron is running it, and she is off to the races.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because she knows what she's doing. She's got some TikTok followers her damn self. So
I love that.
so yeah, pretty cool. So now we have what may well be, and this is insane, the penultimate character of the night. If this other person does not show, truly, this will be amazing. We will name them at the end of the program.
Sound off in the comments whether or not you think they're gonna come. Let's place our bets now. Interactive experience.
And also, if anyone has a character monologue who's watching and they want to perform, we truly have the time.
Yeah.
So pitch, and maybe I'll email you the link to this this waiting room, and we'll have you do a character. We'll see.
I can't see that going anything but well.
It's gotta go well, right? Can you imagine if it was just some like bananas like alt-right
like
compound media character?
It's like chat roulette or like Omegle. It's like
oh boy. Yeah, could be a full ass nightmare. Who knows what we're getting ourselves into. Okay. Let's introduce our next character. I'm so excited. This fella showed up at our second Characters Welcome live show post-pandemic. And I'm very excited to see him again. Please welcome into the rectangles a history teacher.
Morning, class. Welcome to 9th grade world history. Take a seat. I'm just going to wrap up attendance and we'll dive right into class. Is there an Omar here? Okay, good. And Akira? And is there a Dylan? Okay. Hi. Wow, Dylan. Hi. Sorry. There aren't a lot of white people at this school. Dylan, you are welcome here. This is great, right? I mean, this is what world history is about, learning other cultures, and they're so different. Let's dive in. So everything you need to know for the class is on the syllabus. Quick update. The school board now requires us to take a month to discuss Euro-American history. But don't worry, it will be fun. It'll be fun. Dylan can teach us a thing or two. It's not all boat shoes and appropriation. There's a rich history there. I mean, I'm sure we're all curious what it's like to be Caucasian. Dylan, am I allowed to say Caucasian? Okay. Did I pronounce it right? Okay, thanks. Okay. Now I do want to set some ground rules for the class. Don't be late. No phones. You could bring lunch to class, but be careful what you're bringing. I'm going to go on a limb here and say some of us may have tree nut allergies. Now, also, I don't want any food that smells. I don't want to see any, I'm going to say it, lasagna. Now, Your final projects will be on a topic of your choice, but I do want you to challenge yourselves. So if, let's say, you're white, don't write on something you already know about, like Jefferson Davis or Ted Bundy or why Cracker Barrel's a thing. Like, you know all about that, and let's face it, you probably write in a pretty biased way. Like, imagine if white people wrote the chapter on the Trail of Tears. That would be so problematic. Also, we're going to have a final. The date is set for May 29th. And Dylan, I'm going to get ahead of you on this one. That is the day the farmer's market opens. So I'm sorry if you celebrate or observe that day. You can bring it up to the school board. I don't know. So do we have any questions, by the way? Yes, Alicia. Why are there no white teachers? I don't know. Maybe they're all too busy trading crypto. Oh my gosh, Dylan. Dylan, I am so sorry you heard that. It just slipped. I'm an ally. This is a safe space. I 100% stand with you. Do we have any other questions? Yeah, Dylan. Ugh, sorry. Could I just call you Julio? It's easier for me. Yeah. So all the materials covered in the textbook, but don't worry, we're going to watch some documentaries in class, a little TV. You're going to love the one I picked for White History Month. Here's a hint. It's La La Land. Now, I do want to dive in, so let's dive into class right now. Who could tell me the causes of the French Revolution? Okay, I know I said French Revolution, but let's not all look at Dylan, okay? Unless, Dylan, there's some insight you could share on your heritage. Oh, you're not French. Where are you from? Oh, no. Like where are you from? Oh, Germany. I mean, that's basically France. Like, they're right next to each other. Just say France. Anyway, I think this is a great stopping point. I feel like we've learned a lot. I feel like we've grown a lot. We'll call it class here. See you next week. Oh, Dylan, by the way, the yearbook club wants to take an impossible amount of yearbook photos of you.
Woo! Michael Sankey, everybody. Holy shit.
Get to roll down the hyper rolled up sleeves.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Cool energy.
And the teacher character disappears. Incredible.
Yeah. Now
It's just a pushed sleeve this whole time.
I'm some rando with a dress shirt. Hate to see it.
Could you bring
You
Michael
hate
back
to see it.
What?
on? I said, could you bring Michael back on?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Who's this?
Yeah, who is this new man? Michael, tell everybody what you did today in addition to performing on Characters Welcome.
Yeah, I moved to Manhattan. So I literally, like, my boxes are still packed. This is not a green screen. This is literally the wall. It's actual turf. Like, the other wall is like that too. It's.
Did you move to Chelsea Piers?
No, I moved to Pan's Labyrinth.
I see.
No, yeah, it's just some random room in FIDA I got a steal for it. So I was just like, I'm gonna jump on that, and yeah, it just ended up working out really well.
Shit, all right.
Sure. What's not to love?
Yeah. But moved in, learning to settle in. I don't know if y'all saw the show last time, but I was in my parents' basement, so definitely a step up. Got to cook dinner again. Pumped for that.
Pumped for that, but now you can throw stuff in character and not be scared that it makes a hole in the wall like last time.
That is true. All the holes. Holes.
If you make a hole in the wall, it's just slightly damaged turf.
I mean, throwing a ball here makes sense because it's like a soccer field. So, like, I might go.
It might stick.
Yeah, it might. Love to see it.
Well, welcome to Manhattan. I'm so glad you had nothing better to do than to trot out this character for our dinky little show. I really appreciate it. That's so funny.
I really did have nothing to do. That's the sad thing.
So nothing to plug, Michael? Nothing to plug at all?
Yeah. So the characters welcome page, if you haven't checked it out, my video just went up yesterday. So go give it a like, give it a snarky comment if you want. Also check me out. I got Instagram, Twitter, Etsy, Kick, Parlor, Yik Yak. Also,
You're on Kick? Isn't that the bad one?
I don't even know.
I thought Parlor was the alt-right one.
Oh yeah, Parlor's bad too.
Also, I think they're all bad, honestly. Etsy's toxic. But I also have one project I have a lot of projects in the pipeline I'm really excited about. Here's one that I'm really excited about. If you could go give like that website a check out, Jorge, if you could put it down in the description, that'd be awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. So
great.
That check out. I really appreciate it.
Great. Eric Feurer needs some much needed exposure on this show.
He wired me $300 for that.
Good Lord.
Anyway, thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna strong close.
Thank you for doing the show, Michael. Great job, and go unpack.
Will do. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So do we have another person?
Great question. Jorge? LOLOL. No. Cool. I kind of like getting ghosted. Ghosted on the show. It's so fun. Great. Super exciting. Well, you know what? Sometimes we need a little short show, a showlet, a crumb, if you will, to keep everybody wanting more. So this is usually the part where Eric says, there's no more comedy. No more comedy happens tonight, right, Michael? And the answer is no, Eric. There's going to be an improv jam at 9:30 on Squirrel's Twitch or Squirrel Comedy Theater's YouTube page. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, just switch over to Squirrel and you can see the great improv team, Shrek, lead a fun, supportive jam that you yourself can be in. See that QR code? Hold your phone up to that QR code. It'll take you to the Google form and you can sign up to perform literally right now. So check that out. It's fun, right? That's cool.
Yeah, they're also just such an amazing team. I saw them like perform the other night we did the Mallrats Shrek show. Show. Oh my gosh, they're hysterical. I have never seen them. So good.
Yeah, they are great. Cool. So a lot's happening in the private chat, everybody. Yeah. A lot of fun comments. A lot of ideas on what to do instead of this person's piece who will not be performing. But I think we're just going to get to our next character. I'm very excited. Please, everybody, welcome into the rectangles, Randy with an I. Woo!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht mehr alleine tanzen. Tanzen, tanzen. Alleine tanzen. Tanzen, tanzen. Seine Schüchtern.
Buckle up, snowflakes. It's Randy with an I here, and you're about to enter the rant zone. First of all, I'd like to salute all my sisters who are citing the Civil Rights Act of 1964 appropriately to remain mask-free in the Piggly Wiggly. It's important we know our rights as patriots. Their steadfast efforts have emboldened me to address a crime committed against myself and many others in the year 2014 that has never been addressed. Because I think we can all agree that if wearing a mask is a violation of my civil rights, then I am owed reparations for the time iTunes put a whole U2 album on my phone without my consent. Ironic that it was called Songs of Innocence when it would accost me audibly every time I wanted to bop on down to the corner store in town, the only corner store in town that has Bunch of Crunch, my God-given and constitutional right. More like songs of oppression. God gave us these beautiful hearing devices for a reason, so I refuse to be a sheep and be lumped in with a concert full of suburban dads in leather jackets they just bought to feel young again, and their teenage kids who are just excited to be at Madison Square Garden on a school night. And no one thinks about us, those who in 2014 were recently traumatized by Taylor Swift's transition to pop with the album 1989. Unlike Steve Jobs, I didn't have the emotional space to listen to a grown man whose personality is wearing sunglasses 24/7, and oh, his friend over there whose whole personality is wearing a beanie 24/7. I love this country, and I love the Apple ad with the dancing silhouettes to Vertigo. How else would I know that catorce is Spanish for four? But I think it's time we admit that forcing every God-fearing American with an iPhone that album was a mistake. And I think we are owed, me personally at least, an iPhone 12 Pro, if not, an iTunes gift card.
Woo! Michelle Chan Bennett, everybody, letting Bono and Taylor have it.
Have it.
That is so funny. I have a terrible confession to make, and that is that I am a Songs of Innocence apologist. I enjoy it. I think it's a good album.
I personally have like no qualms with it. I just was so confused that whole year as to why it kept coming on because I'm not a U2 fan, and I just thought that's a very minor thing that someone would feel they were owed reparations for.
And you didn't know about the hullabaloo around it, so you just thought like, why is this album keep popping up? You didn't know it was
like it would be because it was at a time when I really only had like my purchased songs on my phone because I didn't have a data plan, and so I was like, so a song would come on and I would be like, what is this? Like I don't recognize this, and then I would be like, oh, it's one of those freaking U2 songs, and then I looked into it and I was like, that makes sense. But they've always been like U2 is so like a Steve Jobs aged like got sort of just like, this is the greatest band of all time. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, of course we're going to put them exclusively on iTunes. Like it totally makes sense.
I've never seen so many people get so mad about a free album.
I know. How dare you?
How dare you give me 12 songs for free about growing up in Ireland? He poured his heart and soul into those lyrics in particular. The follow-up album, Songs of Experience, dud.
Okay.
Bad, fully bad. But I'm a Songs of Innocence apologist for sure.
I'm sure I probably would have found merit in any of the songs had I listened to any of them. But as I said, 1989 had just come out. And so that's really where I had to put a lot of my attention.
And that makes sense.
I mean,
that makes sense. You were 20? You were a sophomore in college?
Yeah, I was like 20, 21, yeah. So, I mean, Blank Space was really hitting it. What else is in 19... Welcome to New York, the city I had left for college, but it was going to come back to.
Wow.
Heaven.
Huge. Absolutely huge. That really was so funny. It was so funny. I was like, what is this alt-right man's cause going to be? And then never would have guessed that it was that damn U2 album.
Provocative.
So that's it, folks. That's the end of our show. Thank you so much for doing it. Thank you to the 3 special guests we had. I'm gonna kill this person.
Holy Trinity.
There's the smallest. What'd you say? Holy Trinity?
Holy Trinity are 3 guests.
There's the smallest chance that whoever booked him put his email incorrectly into the spreadsheet. So let's hope it's that. But either way, oh, and the other first is that was the longest our intro song has ever played.
I know.
To intro your song. We heard more of the song than we've ever heard before. There was definitely a couple of times where Justin was really pushing it, and we heard a bunch of it, but this blew
I'm
that out of the water.
sorry. I couldn't get my earrings out.
It was like, it was all that for a wig? Now I understand.
Well, and the
earrings. I get
The
it.
wig wasn't even put on right, but I knew they've heard enough of this song. They're sick of this song. I gotta come on.
Oh my God, it was just incredible. So folks, if you enjoyed the show, if you support comedy, go to Squirrel's Venmo page, throw us a couple of smackerinos. Look at these squirrels. They are dancing for you, baby. They're dancing for your pleasure, for your benefit. So yeah, please support us. Go check out the Improv Jam with Shrek coming up at 9:30. Go eat something or go, I don't know, take a long poo. I don't know, do whatever you do, and then check out some improv. And thanks everybody, and a huge thank you to my guest co-host Michelle Chan Bennett. So exciting. We will both see you on September 12th when we perform at Characters Welcome Live at Caveat. So get your tickets, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.